Today I will going to take chapter trigonometry. This chapter is our 10th class paper 2 chapter. So in reader the chapter number is 11th chapter. So as per the sequence it is an 11th chapter, but as per the paper 2 max paper 2, as per paper 2 this will be a 4th chapter. Okay, so today I am taking the trigonometry. So before the taking trigonometry I would like to say something about mathematics, as you are learning mathematics in your previous classes like 9th, 8th or below these classes. So could you tell me the definition of max? Yes, we have more than one definition related to the max. First I would like to recall the definition of max, then we will going to do the definition of trigonometry. After that we will move forward to the chapter. As you can see, mathematics, for max we have more than one definition. So I will write few definitions, after that I will give the definition of trigonometry, then go ahead. So look at the word mathematics. Okay, max is an elementary idea of numbers. This is one definition. And next definition, and this definition is very simple, second one, max is game, playing with numbers by the help of operations like, so max is a game, okay, playing with number, we are playing with number by the help of operations like plus, minus, multiplication, division. Actually here I am not writing the full form, just I am writing the symbols. So this is a simple two definitions of mathematics. Okay, now I will go forward for the chapter trigonometry. This is 11th chapter as per our reader. Okay, so hope you got what is max. First you need to know the definition of subject, after that we go forward. Okay, if you want you can copy this to simple definition anywhere, anytime. If someone asks you what is max, rather than telling more than one definition, at least you can remember 1-2 definition and you can speak about that. Okay, next chapter is trigonometry. As per reader this is our 11th chapter. Okay, trigonometry. Look at the word. Now I am giving the definition of trigonometry. You can see I am writing on board. If you want you can copy down and remember also. Okay, the mathematical techniques which comes under a branch of max is called trigonometry. Okay, this is one of the definition of trigonometry. The mathematical techniques which comes under a branch of max is called trigonometry. For max you can write complete mathematics also. This one definition. Next definition is trigonometry is the branch of max. Okay, this is simple, you can remember, need not to study and mug up also. Trigonometry is a branch of science which study the relation of sides and angles of triangle. तो देखिए ये जो ट्रिग्नोमेट्री का डेफिनेशन है, आपको कुछ ऐसा बट्टीफाई या फिर रटने की भी ज़रूरत नहीं है, आप सिंपली याद कर ले सकते। ट्रिग्नोमेट्री कुछ भी नहीं है, एक शाख है किसका, मैक्स का, जो स्टडी करता है किसके ऊपर, साइड्स एंड एंगल्स ऑफ ट्रायंगल। साइड्स बोल तो आपको मालूम होना चाहिए कौन सी भी साइड रहती है उसको साइड्स बोलते हैं। एंगल किसे कहते हैं मैं अभी बता दूंगा, और ट्रायंगल का भी डेफिनेशन में ब्रीफली दूंगा आपको, ठीक है। देखिए एंगल किसे कहते हैं, ये पार्ट देखिए आप बोर्ड का, होप यू कैन सी दिस पार्ट क्लियरली। ओके, देखिए ये एक लाइन जा रही है और एक लाइन इसके ऊपर इंटरसेक्ट हो रही है, यानी कि टच हो रही है। इफ वन लाइन इज अवेलेबल, वन लाइन इज गोइंग ऑन दैट, द स्पेस बिटवीन दिस टू लाइन्स इज नोन एज एंगल। जब दो लाइन मिलते हैं उन दोनों के बीच में जो स्पेस रहती है उसे एंगल कहते हैं। नाउ साइड तो आपको मालूम, ये एक साइड हो गया, ये दो लाइनों का ये एक साइड हो गया, ये एक, दैट मीन्स दिस टू लाइन्स हैव 3 डिफरेंट साइड्स। नेक्स्ट है ट्रायंगल। ट्रायंगल किसे कहते हैं, ट्रायंगल सिंपल, अ क्लोज फिगर having three sides is nothing but triangle. I am just writing the definition of triangle. Hope you can see this part of the board. Triangle is a closed structure having three sides. Diagrammatically you can see this is triangle, this is also triangle, okay, this is also triangle. I know the structure is somewhat small, but on screen you can able to see. So triangle is a closed structure having three sides. If you want, you can write the definition of trigonometry, definition of triangle. In triangle we have lot many triangles with us, but in trigonometry we are mainly deals with right angle triangle figures. Okay, you got understood. Next topic, I already wrote the definitions of trigonometric ratios. Okay, what is trigonometric ratios? Okay, how many trigonometric ratios are there? Okay, you can see the definition on board. If you want, you can copy down also. Okay, the ratios of sides of a right angle triangle with respect to its acute angle, all called trigonometric ratios. This is the definition. When I explain, you can understand more. Okay, let us consider this is an right angle triangle. You can see, look at here. So look at the board, students. This is an right angle triangle. Okay, let I am considering A here, B here, C here. Okay, and I am considering here as a theta. Theta is nothing but angle. So we have particular names of these three sides. We have three names for three sides. The longest side is known as hypotenuse. Longest side is nothing but hypotenuse. Okay, the side, okay, which is opposite to the angle, that is theta, is known as opposite side, and the remaining side, the side which remains, is nothing but adjacent. So hope you know, you got the names of the side. One is hypotenuse, one is opposite, and one is adjacent side. In trigonometric we have mainly 6 ratios. Okay, the 6 ratios is sine, S-I-N-E, sine. Then we have cosine, C-O-S-I-N-E, cosine. Then we have tangent, T-A-N-G-E-N-T, tangent. Next we have cotangent, C-O, T-A-N-G-E-N-T, cotangent. After that we have secant, S-E-C-A-N-T. After that we have cosecant, C-O-S-E-C-A-N-T, cosecant. This 6 we have trigonometric ratio: sine, cosine, tangent, cotangent, secant, cosecant. But for short form we are learning this as only sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, sec theta, cosec theta, like that, cot theta we are saying. Okay, I am explaining how we have to derive these ratios. First we need to, student, you know that this is max. We are not supposed to modify or remember anything. We need to just understand, and we need to keep remember few points with us. Then only we can able to do max problems. Okay, for that I am suggesting you just learn 2 formulas. After that you can go forward. So from these we have to derive from trigonometric ratios. First we have, just I am rubbing this definition. I will explain here. Okay, students, look at this. I draw this triangle. Okay, first I need to derive sin theta. Sin theta we have opposite by hypotenuse, first ratio. Second is cos theta. Okay, I am just writing somewhat big. Here you can remember opposite by adjacent. This is opposite by hypotenuse. This is opposite side. This is hypotenuse side. This is sin theta. After that we have cos theta. Okay, cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse. Instead of opposite, just you need to write adjacent. Adjacent by hypotenuse. Once you remember this sin theta and cos theta, or sine or cosine, remaining 4 trigonometric ratio you can derive with the help of few tips which I will going to give you now. Tan theta, look at the board students. Tan theta is nothing but sin theta by cos theta. This is very important formula you need to remember, because in further problems you will need this formula. Okay, tan theta is equal to sin theta by cos theta. Now students, look at the board. What is sin theta we have? Yes, tell me. Correct. Sin theta is nothing but, here you have opposite by hypotenuse. Good. Okay, now tell me what is cos theta by looking on the board. Guess. Yes, correct, you are correct. We have cos theta adjacent by hypotenuse. Okay, now hypotenuse cancel. What we remains? Implies tan theta is equals to opposite by adjacent. Simple. So tan theta is nothing but length of the opposite side by length of adjacent. Okay, actually this sin theta, cos theta, tan theta is nothing but what is opposite. For further more detail, you can say that sin theta is nothing but length of opposite side by length of hypotenuse. Like that you understood cos theta is length of adjacent side by length of hypotenuse. Like this tan theta is length of opposite side by length of hypotenuse side. In problems you will clarify these things. Okay, till now we have learned, just I am summarizing things. For trigonometric ratios already I wrote the definition. You need to copy that definition. After definition you need to remember this triangle. Okay, the triangle is right angle triangle. In this triangle I have given 3 points A, B, C. Okay, for the longest side is hypotenuse, and the side which is opposite to the angle is nothing but opposite sides, and the remaining side is adjacent side. This is triangle. And for trigonometric ratios we have 6 ratios. In 6 I have derived out of 6 3 ratios. Sin theta is nothing but opposite by hypotenuse. This is opposite by hypotenuse, length of opposite side by length of hypotenuse side. Cos theta is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is length of adjacent by length of hypotenuse. For tan theta we have a small formula. You need to remember this formula, it will always works. So tan theta, for tan theta we are taking sin theta as opposite by hypotenuse, cos theta as adjacent by hypotenuse, implies tan theta is equals to opposite by adjacent. Hope you understood what is right angle triangle and what is the names of that sides, and you understood sin theta, cos theta and tan theta ratios. Okay, now just I am keeping few seconds, this you can copy down. Okay, if you want you can pause the video and copy down. Okay, students, now moving to the next session, next topic. Okay student, sin, cos, tan done. Now I am telling cot theta. Cot theta is nothing but 1 by tan theta. This is also a very important formula. This will help you in your further problem. You need to remember. Okay, so now which is equal to 1 is as it is as per the formula. What is tan theta, students? Yes, tan theta is nothing but length of the opposite by length of the adjacent side, implies cot theta is equals to adjacent by opposite. Cot theta done. Next, cosecant theta. Cosecant theta is nothing but 1 by sin theta, which is equal to 1 by. Okay, what is sin theta? Come on friend, just now I said, and I said to copy down also. Okay, you are correct. The sin theta is nothing but length of the opposite side by hypotenuse. Now implies cosecant theta is equals to just it is going reciprocally, fourth fraction you can say, that is hypotenuse by opposite, cosecant theta. Then last we have secant theta. Secant theta is nothing but 1 by cos theta. Make sure students you need to remember these formulas which I am marking in the box, very important. Okay, so which is equal to 1 by, yes, what is cos theta? Anybody can tell? Come on students, just now I said, yes, you are correct. Cos theta is nothing but adjacent by hypotenuse, implies secant theta is equals to hypotenuse by adjacent. Done. So we have done sin theta, cos theta, tan theta, cot theta, cosecant theta, secant theta. So this is the trigonometric ratios. But one more thing, in these 6 formulas we have done 4 different formulas also. That is nothing but tan theta. Okay, tan theta is equals to sin theta by cos theta. Okay, then cot theta is equals to 1 by tan theta, cosecant theta which is equal to 1 by sin theta, secant theta which is equals to 1 by cos theta. So this is the trigonometric ratios and their formulas. Next topic.